questions yet. Okay.
What page?
Yeah. Now, this. Okay. Well, yes.
So are you gonna now there's two like y coordinate points.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you gonna draw two like on the y? Are you gonna put dots on both?
Yeah. Both on the x coordinate. I'm gonna pick a different color. We found 4 points, right?
Are you drawing a circle?
Yeah, I'm going to draw all 4 of these points. I'm going to do it in a different color. Okay? So now the points we found, let's start, you know what I want to start with is the axis of symmetry. What was my axis of symmetry? Negative 1.25. Excellent. Here's negative 1. Negative 1.25 would be about a quarter of the way over. And again, please use a ruler for your horizontal, especially. It is.
1.25?
Yes. And now I need to label this, guys. So this is the line x equals negative 1.25. If I do that carefully, and I try to do it carefully but not well, I need to find my yardstick. If I do that carefully, then my vertex will be right on this line. So this will help me graph the vertex nicely and neatly.
Oh, is this your parabola going to be smiling?
It will be smiling, yes. Which I should have, you know what, I should have gone over that. Could have known that from the beginning. Started with a positive 2. We went over that in December. Okay, now, what were the coordinates of my vertex?
Negative 1.5. What she said.
I'm sorry?
I thought those were the y.
No, this is the vertex. The vertex is negative 1.25, negative 38.
Wait, why are you down there?
0.125. Because that's where those coordinates tell me to go, Nimi. Nimi, coordinates are like directions. Negative means to go west on the x and south on the y.
30. Okay, got it.
All right. Now, what was our... I think we have a mistake somewhere. So I'm looking forward to finding it. Yes.
See the phone cord? On the
Yes.
board? Do you think that's in a parabola?
No, it's called a, not an epicycloid. It's got a different name. Hanging wires, if they're of uniform weight, density, they form a different shape, and I'm blanking on the name.
Okay.
I'll tell you tomorrow what it is. It's much harder to find than a parabola. Okay, we had a y-intercept of negative 35, correct?
What?
We had a, guys, y-intercept, first thing we found, what was it?
Negative 35.
Negative 35, I've indicated that. Okay, we have a mistake here in our calculations that we're going to find. Okay, let me show you a little bit what I mean, but I don't want to draw on it yet. According to our x, when we found our x-intercepts, okay, we found our x-intercepts were at negative 0.63, which would be about here, and negative 0.9 out here.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, can this be a parabola that goes from here to here, and then here and here?
Nope.
No.
No, this is called an axis of symmetry. It has to look the same on both sides. Now, that means we have a mistake. Most likely place for a mistake is the quadratic formula because that's the biggest pain.
I assume my beautiful math was done wrong.
Possibly.
Yeah. You
Yes, it was. And you know where it was done wrong? And I apologize. It was what I,
wrote.
no. It is how I wrote you to type, how I wrote you to type it in.
That's not how I did it.
Okay. Here's where the mistake was.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. It's how I told you to type it in. This entire top has to be divided by 4. Everything on this top has to be divided by 4. So in the calculator, that would look something like negative 5 in parentheses plus the square root of 305. And then you need another parentheses there. And then divide that. I'm not sure how much it'll affect it. Let's see where these points are.
Why can't you just do negative 5 plus
I got
3.05 and then divide that by 4?
You can. You absolutely can, Amanda. That may even have been a smarter tactic for this one.
I got 3.
Okay, so who's got these numbers?
I did.
What's this one going to be, approximately?
3.11.
Pardon?
3.11.
3.11. What's the other one going to be?
Negative 5.6.
Are we sure about this?
I did everything I was told.
3.11. 11, yeah. What do you do with the second one?
This is somehow cool.
Okay. Feel free to double check me anytime. It's a group effort. But yes, I apologize. Okay. May I have a calculator to double check?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Negative 5.6, yeah.
Should I? Appreciate the frustration, but I don't want to have to edit.
Sorry.
Thank you. I'm going to take Amanda's advice and do this in pieces so that I can.
That's what I did. And I got the same answer I did.
Good. Okay, that's what I'm getting.
What is syntax mean?
Syntax means that it doesn't like the way you type something. Most commonly, that's when you mix up the negative and the minus sign. Your calculator likes to have separate symbols for each.
You put French letters in, right?
Okay, yeah. No, the minus sign. Okay, I'm getting the same thing.
You are?
Yes, and this is Brian's calculator.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now, so I need to expand this side just a little bit. Actually, I think it would fit on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3.11 would be about 1/10 of the way.
Should we delete everything?
No.
Delete.
Erase. No, it still fits pretty well, actually. And 5.61.
But not the little line dot thing.
No, the scale you worked. I mean, if you left enough room over here, you can fit it without erasing it. If you drew your y-axis right up against the side of your.
I mean, a little dash.
Wait,
No, that didn't change. We did that correctly.
is it going to be an even? Is it going to be symmetric? No, it's not.
Should be.
You mean it has to be
Yeah, this will now be symmetrical. Because this is, yes, it's about 4 units away in both cases. On both sides. Take your time with this part. I'm rushing it a little bit because
running out of time.
we're running out of time.
I prefer not to draw this.
Well, you're going to have to. Okay, so at this point, you want to try and make it look as a little more round down here than I did. Guys, if you keep loudly whispering the time back and forth, I will never put a clock back up. Okay, thank you.